Thanks, Azwi. And one province in particular that I was looking out for was the Eastern Cape and some of the partly cloudy conditions that we saw there, because whenever there is rain in an area and there are people on the road, you always have to be cautious. But there's a specific road, and that's the N2 in the Eastern Cape, that is notorious for bad driving. And let's cross over now to Zimkhita. She is there. I hope she can hear us now, because they've installed some traffic cameras to ensure that the road is a little bit safer. Zimkhita, it's over to you to tell us the latest.
A very good morning and a warm welcome to Mthatha in the Eastern Cape Valley. Well, a lot of people know Mthatha as this notorious place where drivers are reckless inside town. They park anywhere, they exceed the speed limits that are prescribed to them. But new law enforcement devices have now been installed on the N2 that links Mthatha into Durban and East London, as a way of trying to force motorists to stick to the speed limits. But now we're just going to speak to the KSD municipality representative who is responsible for the traffic law enforcement. A very good morning, Mr. Machaya, to this live broadcast that we're having this morning. These devices have shocked everyone, because we know people in Mthatha were just coming in here and they knew that nothing was going to be done, whether they exceed the speed limits that are there.
Yes, good morning to everyone. This device that we have put up is actually trying to contribute where we can force drivers themselves to exercise what is called voluntary compliance. Yes, Mthatha has been very much notorious when it comes to lawlessness, and then now we are beefing up systems that will assist us to curb the violent crime in the area, that are going to curb also the carnage that is happening on our roads.
We have seen that it's been very busy now that we are leading up to Christmas tomorrow. Are we going to see more traffic officers deployed to various routes that we know are prone to accidents, like on your way to Emakapetrini, on your way to Sibangweni, where a lot of people keep on losing their lives there?
Absolutely. We have actually beefed up our members. We have the law enforcement agencies around town. Even the provincial guys are assisting us, the police, and our own traffic officers, as well as the law enforcement agencies around. We are trying, and we hope that we will succeed, because so far we haven't had any major incident around town.
Let's talk about the CBD. The CBD, if you need to go and shop into a particular shop and you don't find parking, you just park your car there and you put the hazards on and you leave and you go on with your business as usual. Are we still going to continue seeing that in the CBD?
That has come to an end. We have actually acquired even the towing services that are going to take away those vehicles. Traffic officers have got an obligation to remove any vehicle that is obstructing traffic. Now that we have these towing vehicles, we are going to utilize them, and as such we've got so many people, officers in town that are actually educating people. We have our road safety education team that is also going around town with the loudhailers to warn people, because people now they've taken Mthatha for granted and things have changed.
How are you going to make sure that when people are given fines, they actually pay the fines? Because people were stopped previously and given fines, but they don't pay the fines and they don't even respond to the warrants of arrest, because we know that we stay in rural areas and the addresses are not clear. How are you going to make sure that you hold them accountable?
We have created the working relations with the Department of Justice, and two, we have a bus now. As fines are being issued out, they are being captured into a system. That particular system then, when we have the roadblocks or the checkpoints, your vehicle just comes and the machine automatically, it picks up your registration number. And then if you have a warrant of arrest, that's the end of it. You either pay or you go inside.
There you've had it, Vale, and if you come to Mthatha and you've got an outstanding fine that you haven't settled and a warrant of arrest is due to you, if you don't pay it, you are going to be apprehended. This is an attempt by the King Sabata Dalindyebo municipality to make sure that people who are coming into Mthatha for the festive season do not end up being involved in accidents. And the accidents in this area usually contributed a lot to the provincial statistics of accidents. But now, as Mr. Machaya says, that those numbers have been reduced thanks to the devices that they have installed to make sure that motorists adhere to speed limits. That's all for now. We'll bring you more later when we come back to you. It's back to you in Johannesburg.
Zimkhita, thank you so much. We will be crossing over to you again on Morning Live. Time now for us to take a quick break. We'll have your news at the top of the